we can start. Definitely. Let's go, guys. So let's try, as we say in the quiz. I will do what I say is get fun and learn. That's all, nothing more. Okay, just do that. Okay, that's what we're going to do here. Is just get a good learning, get fun. We try to do our best. For sure, are we going to improve in the next? Always. How both many of you know me, so I always fighting to do our best. I try to improve. But I think the quiz is the second quiz is really one of the experience, one of the activity. It's really necessary for the community. Okay. Thank you, first of all, to all of you participating. Okay, that's very important. Without participation, it doesn't make sense in this quiz. I'm going to give you a few figures, but let's focus what is this webinar. This webinar is guess and to know and discover what is the right answer of the quiz, and then discover who is the 5 winner of the 5 night swap offered by our sponsor, Microsoft Adaptiva, Patch My PC, Acronis. Okay, but I want to do faster. I'm sorry to speak faster, but I want to be concentrated. I don't want to be a longer webinar. Okay, is very important. So you guys, let me, if I can move next. Yes. Let me start first of all with thank you for our partnership, our sponsor, because without this type of activity, it needs resource, and sponsor is really necessary. But in fact, it's really important, not just only for sponsoring, it's also because these companies are fully related to our technology, mainly for Microsoft, of course, Adaptive as well, Patch My PC and Acronis, and which is mean is good for the community, okay? But thank you for these guys who truly contribute with a good question and and make that the quiz happen. Here they are: Andrew, Josh, Rachel, Niklas, Sune, Shehan, Somesh, Gano, Yannick, and Florian. All big thank you. Honestly, I think you did a great job on great support, and your question, but we will see, okay? But I mean, the feedback that I received, it was amazing, okay? So let me quickly give you some very interesting data. We improved it from the last quiz, okay? We have achieved more than 1,500 participants. Fully participant means that they did all the stage of the quiz, okay? Because the participant also could be more bigger, more than 2,000, but they didn't finish. So for me, it's not considered as a participant. Participant for me is those ones that make it the quiz from the beginning until the end, all the stage, all the 20 questions, if you wish, okay? Which is, is very amazing because we increased it 10% from the last quiz. That is good sign, okay? Other point that I want to highlight to you is that 71% of the people who make the quiz get any certificate. And why this is good? Because in the last one, we found them maybe a little bit more difficult. But this time, because experience, guys, it's experience. We do more time, we improve, and we learn more. And now this time the quiz, it was in a truly medium level, which is a low, beginner, medium, or very high technical to participate. And in fact, that that is one of the things that we try to spread, because it's not just only made for a few. It's trying to achieve the maximum people can participate, because it's, at the end, it's learning. That's what we're looking for in the community. Okay, so that's the 3 certificates. Let me tell you how, because many of you probably didn't see or didn't realize, but the 3 certificates that we did was bronze, silver, and gold. 1 point, 10 points is 1 question. So those that answered correctly 10, they're getting 100 minimum bronze. If they answered more than 140, they get a silver. And then if they did minimum 180, they have a gold. The good news is we have total of 14 winners in gold. Against the last quiz, it was only 1, which is, that means that that it was more feasible. it was something that people more achievement to this quiz. So it was really amazing. So we're still representing only 1% of all the prize that we delivered. But I see also the people who were very active. You guys, you shared. I mean, the certificates were shared more than 700. I didn't. Sorry if I'm missing anything to congratulate. But I congratulate here. But honestly, I couldn't reply to all of them because I don't see in LinkedIn or the social network all the people posting, right? But for sure, those ones that I saw in my feed, I reply. I'm happy to congratulate for you guys. Okay. So now this is the part of the data. I want to move now. You guys, you are truly waiting for that. Okay. Is we going to, but Rachel, as you cannot take a handover of the computer, I'm going to move for you, okay? And then we're going to start with the first, second step, until 20 questions. So I lay you in your hands, test your sound if we hear you well.
Can you hear me?
In between, I'm going to take my coffee, my nice Microsoft coffee, and let's go. All of you.
Okay. Perfect. Hi, everyone. I'm Rochelle Blanchard. Thank you for having me today and for your participation in the quiz. It's been really fun to put this on. So let's get started. So first question, which was submitted by Flo, is DNS resolution a common causes of cloud Kerberos test issues? And the options are yes, it's always DNS, or no, it's not. Let's see how the audience did on that one. So it looks like it was split half and half. The correct answer is yes, it's always DNS. Now, I don't know if anyone wants to chime in on some context there. It looks like because of the people not kind of being split between the two options, maybe we'll want to provide a little bit of commentary there.
Yeah, I can add here. The right one is it's always DNS, or for most times it is, because you need the DC locator, which is based on the DNS protocol. For those who had the wrong answer, the guys from MS Endpoint Manager wrote a really great blog about that, where you have a flow chart with all dependencies. So I recommend to check this out. Then you know it for the next time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go to the next question.
Next one.
Okay, scope tags are used for assigning enrollment profiles, true or false? So it looks like this one was relatively split as well, but the correct answer is false on that.
Good.
Yeah, I add something as well here. That's false, because the scope tags are only for give user portable admin rights. You can only assign an enrollment profile to a group or to all devices.
Thank you.
Ready.
Next question. Okay. Azure AD user identity synced from Azure AD Connect can only obtain SSO to on-prem resources if they sign in using a domain joined or hybrid Azure AD joined device. True or false?
Here we go.
Split again. The correct answer is false.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get more falses, because I think this is a hurdle for a lot of organizations. A lot of admins and orgs don't understand that Azure AD Connect does sync information, user attributes, and information about the local domain up to Azure AD. So as long as those Azure AD joint devices have line of sight to domain controller, they will still get Kerberos tickets and can access things like SMB file sharers or printers from a print server and that sort of thing.
Thanks, Gannon.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Gannon. Let me see. Next.
Okay, which of these is not an endpoint privilege management rule type? File hash, certificate, file name, or PowerShell detection?
Yep.
Okay, it looks like the majority of people selected PowerShell detection. Let's see what the correct answer is. Yep, awesome. Any
Good.
commentary for this one? Nope. All right.
Watch me. All right. Okay, well,
Okay. EPM is a new Intune feature, but what does it stand for? Endpoint portal management, endless privilege management, or endpoint privilege management?
here we go. Pretty clear.
Yes, and that is the correct answer. That's one that I do know.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this result, to be honest. I'm really happy that we don't have 91% on endless privilege management, because I would be a bit worried. We don't want that, right? So yeah, endpoint privilege management is the correct one.
Thank you,
Very good.
Niklas.
Right. I already that forgotten.
Okay, this one's a really tricky one. So how is Windows Autopilot spelled? I'm not going to read each of these since they are all the same words, but the correct answer is the fourth option, Windows Autopilot, which I get wrong all the time still as well. And who knows when Microsoft might change the acronym for that. We love to do that, but it looks like the majority of everyone got that correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, how many new users can be given the admin role in Apple Business Manager? The options are 5, 4, everyone can be given an admin role, or 1.
Okay. I can jump in here because Samesh for some reason he did now join us, but it was a tricky question because in between 5 and 4, which is 5 is including admin, 4 is a new. And that many people can be confused. But it was a very tricky. That's what I love. I like the tricky question. That's when that you don't know. You know, is that not? Well, that's part of the quiz as anyway. Very good. Moving forward.
Okay, which technology can establish a UDP connection that delivers improved reliability, lower latency, and higher available bandwidth on Windows 365 cloud PCs? The options are remote desktop protocol redirection, remote desktop protocol TCP optimization, remote desktop protocol short path, or remote desktop protocol UDP optimization.
We go. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Practically as
Yep.
well.
Yeah, RDP short path is newer technology, probably what, a year old or so. It went into preview, and I remember testing it out, and the results were pretty substantially better. But yeah, it essentially allows your computer, your client, to make a direct RDP connection to your cloud PC or your AVD session using UDP. And that results in all the benefits in Suni's question. And he also has a 4-part blog that he posted not too long ago. I highly recommend you guys look at that if you're interested in learning more about this.
Pretty good point. Good one.
Yeah, before we move on, I just wanted to ask maybe if there's, we've referenced a few blogs and resources here, maybe we can post those to our group on LinkedIn, just so everyone has quick access to them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, which of the following is not a benefit of endpoint privilege management? The options are reducing the attack surface by minimizing the number of privileged accounts, enforcing the principle of least privilege by granting only the necessary permissions, or a user is always local administrator when endpoint privilege management is enabled. Looks like the overwhelming response was the correct one.
Good. I'd like to see that. Sorry, anyone want to say before? Sorry.
Yeah, just to add to the previous question, that's of course correct, and it's the main reason why endpoint privilege management is such a big deal. It's built in and a really easy way to reduce the administrative accounts on a local computer.
Okay, thank you. Very good, Florian.
Okay, when you are configuring the enrollment status page, you can block the device until all or selected apps are installed if they are assigned to the user or device. True or false? Correct answer is true.
Very pretty clear. Let's move forward. Oh, Sang-Won.
Okay, how many new capabilities are available as new products under the Intune Suite add-on? 2, endpoint privilege management and remote help. 4, endpoint privilege management, remote help, Microsoft Tunnel for MAM, and advanced endpoint analytics. 1, advanced management. 6, Windows Autopilot, Config Manager, remote help, advanced management, Microsoft Tunnel, and advanced EA.
Oh,
Looks like the majority of folks got it correct.
yeah, good. Yes, Intune Suite is quite one of the posts very often we see in the LinkedIn group right now. Right?
It's the new stuff. Okay, how can you centrally check if your device is compatible with Windows 11? Connect to each device, work from anywhere report, Intune device overview, or Microsoft security portal?
Here we go.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
so Flo,
Yeah.
did you want to comment on this one?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's the work from anywhere report. In the Intune device overview, you would have just the current status of each device. In the report, which you will find under tenant administration reports, you have a section for Windows, and there are one column which defines if it's already on Windows 11 or if you need to update it. And if it's not compatible, you have the reason for example, if TPM 2.0 is not available or the system firmware is pending, then you have there some insights.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, what 2 items do you need to create a custom compliance policy? Discovery script and settings JSON, detection script and remediation script, discovery script and remediation script, or detection script and settings JSON?
Here we go.
This one's pretty evenly split.
Yeah.
So correct answer, discovery script and settings JSON.
Good. Oh, we are 14 now.
Okay, when planning IOPS requirements for a new AVD FS Logix configuration, what are the steady state and sign in, sign out IOPS Microsoft recommends using per user? 5 and 15, 5 and 30, 10 and 50, or 10 and 100? Correct answer, 10 and 50.
Right.
Yeah,
Probably
I
clear,
think,
Gannon.
yeah, I think I'll just comment real quick. I think it's very important to understand how FS Logix works, especially when you're planning this. I know AVD got a bad reputation at a lot of organizations early on. It was mostly just performance related because it just wasn't configured correctly. So understanding that those IOPS are happening on the storage account itself in most cases with VHD locations really helps you plan if you can use or if you should use transaction optimized Azure Premium files, or if you need to really scale up to NetApp files if you're in a large organization. So
Thanks.
Very good.
Okay, as admins, we have a lot of good actions available to control Windows 365, but is it possible to roll back a previous state if needed? No, this is not currently possible. Yes, by using a VMware snapshot. Yes, by point in time restore, or yes by using PowerShell and an Azure storage account. Okay, looks like more than half got the correct answer. It's yes by point in time restore.
Yeah, so this is a really good feature to have available to us right now. It's currently in preview, but definitely it works really well. So go ahead and check it out. I know that Sune has a good blog post on this. So yeah, check it out.
Thank you.
Very good.
Okay, using the Microsoft Graph APIs for Intune, which scenarios are possible to accomplish? Clone a policy, copy a compliance policy from one tenant to another, build a custom reporting dashboard, create a limited scope application for help desk personnel, or all of the above. And the correct answer is all of the above.
Pretty clear.
Yeah, seems like the crowd here is playing around with Graph, which is really good. So I excluded these one by one, and then I realized, yeah, it's all of them. So yeah, good one.
Yeah, good. Here we go.
Okay, which of the following steps is not required to set up Windows Autopilot Intune for new devices? Create an autopilot reset profile and assign it to the device group. Upload or import autopilot device information to Intune. Create an autopilot device group and add the devices to it. Or create an autopilot deployment profile and assign it to the device group. %, with the correct answer. Create an autopilot reset profile and assign it to the device group. Okay, Windows 365 uses media optimization provided by Azure Virtual Desktop. Which critical component does not update automatically? Windows 365 app for Windows, remote desktop WebRTC redirector service, remote desktop client for Windows, or AVD media optimization. Correct answer, remote desktop WebRTC redirector service. Does anyone want to comment on this one? It looks like we were pretty widely split with the responses.
Yeah, the responses don't surprise me because I liked this question. It reminded me of a Microsoft test question that makes you second guess every time you pick an answer. But yeah, the Windows 365 application being a store app automatically updates. The remote desktop client for Windows also will either automatically update or inform you when there's an update. And then AVD media optimization is just the technology that allows the rendering of video and audio to happen on the client instead of on the cloud PC or in AVD. So that remote desktop WebRTC service, that's a separate install, and Microsoft will release updates to that periodically every few months. But that does need to be downloaded and installed on your hosts or pushed through Intune if you're managing them AVD hosts that way. So
thanks, Gannon. Okay, Autopilot into co-management currently supports AAD join, Autopilot pre-provisioning, user-driven hybrid Azure AD join, or all of them.
It is quite. I'm afraid Sonis is not with us, but it's right.
Yeah.
People, huh?
So, am I audible?
Mhm.
Yep. So basically, this is mainly used for MMD, that is managed desktops, in which it's only right now supported for Azure AD join. So if you are going for planning for Azure hybrid Azure AD join, then it's currently not supported. It's not recommended also.
Okay, thank you so much. I didn't see you. I didn't see you.
There were some network issues, so I need to drop and connect again.
No worries. No worries. All good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Thank you. Rachel, let's go for the final one. Oh, there you go.
Okay, when adding permissions for an Intune admin, do you add permissions to the role or to the role assignment? So the options are role or role assignment.
Okay, so we are arrived to the next part. Thank you so much, Rachel, for your contributing here with reading the right answer, the question. Now let's move into the final part to discover who is the 5 winner of the nice sword that we are going to provide by our sponsor. Okay, so now we are going first of all to show you who is, because as you know, you guys, you got your certificate, but those who achieve the gold certificate, they're going to participate in a raffle or draw, if you like, okay, to get this sword. So we did legally, by the way, this is going to be public. You're going to visit, they one of the certificate demonstrate that this is a truly raffle of the point between the 14 people that participate with the gold winner. Okay, so here they are the people who won, who get the gold certificate. Congratulations, Sunila, Adrian, Alex, Bastian, Fabrice Lacoste, James Robinson. I can't see more. Yes, Sigarne Kandansami. Sorry if I don't pronounce correctly. Thomas Page, Jérôme Bourgeot, Matthias Magnus, Nick Benton, Radu Bogan, and Rinal Decroix. All you guys, congratulations. You did it. In fact, I have to say one thing. There's no one of you get the 200 point. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but it's not easy. It's not easy. You know, to make it correct, the 20 question is truly hard. But who knows? In the next, who knows? In the next, maybe we will have someone fully answer the 20 question. Now, let's see who is those 5 lucky guys. Okay, and then we're going to move. Here we are. The first one is Alex Duran. Congratulations, Alex. One of them very often. Hey, Nick Benton, another one very often seen in our community. Congratulations, Nick. Well done. And Jérôme, voilà, c'est pour toi, en fait. Hein? Tu m'as demandé, and you look at it, you get it there. And then we got Adrian Bala. And finally, that's what I love, a nice lady, good, touch woman. That's good, excellent, that's what I love, equally. Very good, guys, very good. Next one, we're going to fight for another one, better one, and try to, I got many ideas in mind, okay? We got time in between, of course, but we're going to develop it more and more, no stop, doing more, and try to be dynamic and you know, and try to do things that is interesting for the community. Now, I want to, first of all, I'm not sure if it works, but before we leave, I want to ask you a favor. Florian, maybe you could help me here because you are managing that. We are asking, right, Florian, what we are doing, because it's really important, guys. I truly need your help here.
Yeah, at the beginning of this week, I posted in the group a form you can fill out. And the goal from our side is that we hear from you which topics you want to hear from, which topics you want to learn more. Maybe you had something in the quiz, you thought, I don't know what this tool does or anything. So you can put in your topics, and then we plan to do a endpoint management series with around 5 to 6 sessions where you can join us to these topics.
Exactly. You hear that, guys? We need that. We need support for Florian, please.
And you find the form in the LinkedIn group, and I have already pinned it at the top, so it's easy to find.
Two questions. Not long, eh? Not a lot, eh? It's 2 questions. Give us your feedback. Give us your favorite topic. More than favorite, what you really need. and are we going to fight for you to find that information for you from Microsoft, from an official contributor, from wherever. Well, we're going to fight for that, okay? So help us is help you, okay? So I'm not sure, I can't see, I don't have any time with me. I don't know how long time it took this webinar. My idea was in a chart to go directly to the topic that we were looking for. I hope that is once again, I hope that is we achieve the goal, fun and learn. That's all, guys. That's the only thing. There's nothing more. And before I finish, thank you, Gano, for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Florian, join us. Thank you, Rachel. We're working together very close to do things together. We keep it doing, okay? And Niklas saying thank you so much. You guys, you participate very often in the community as well. Thank you to all the members, okay? And then see you in the next. See you in the next. Have a nice day for those who is a nice evening for those who are here more in Europe, okay? Nice evening, nice night with those in probably in Australia, in APAC. Adios, señores. Au revoir. Salut.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Angel.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, bye, very well. Bye, bye.